12 minutes to 7 o'clock here on Morning News Today. Now, we love this show. We love this job partner because we get to sample all kinds of things. Coffee, for some, it helps them get through the day. For others, it's a part of life.
Yeah, this is a favorite part of the morning for you, especially because this brew is one thing that you love, and it's becoming increasingly popular in South Africa with sales rising over the years and more roasters emerging.
Well, if you didn't know, today is International Coffee Day, so let's find out how to make that perfect cup.
Well, barista and founder of Sihle's Brew, Sihle Makubane, is joining us now here on the couch. Sihle, good morning and welcome to Morning News Today.
Good morning and welcome to...
I'm sure as a coffee man,
Sihle's
it's a
Brew.
big day for you, being International Coffee Day.
Yes.
Well, Sihle, you travel a lot to get the perfect blends, get the perfect roast. So basically, tell us about where do you start making the perfect cup of coffee?
Where we start, where we do the roasting. So this is the crucial part of the whole blending of the different types of origin and coffee. And then from there, we calamarize the actual coffee from green to finished product. So then you then put it in different types of equipment where you use, like for instance, you need to use a ratio versus the actual types of coffee. So water and volume. So that is main crucial part of the making a perfection of coffee.
I've always wanted to know, I mean, is there something like that big, special, premium coffee bean in the world? Is there, I mean...
Like the Is It Whiskey?
Yes, like this is the bean, the coffee bean of beans.
Yeah, yes, there is a coffee called Kopi Luwak coffee. So it's very expensive coffee. In like a kg, you can pay around about 1,000, 2,000 rand for a kilo. But the speciality about that coffee is when the monkeys are eating the actual coffee, then from there the poo of that coffee, that way you actually use to make your the actual coffee.
So you use monkey poo for coffee?
Yes.
So, and it's the best coffee?
Yeah, it's the best coffee in the world. Yes, most expensive coffee.
I know, because I knew what it was.
I want to see. Do you have a monkey poo coffee?
Not yet.
Not yet. You should have brought it.
So we just brought like different types of coffees.
Yeah, they're all different. I mean, you expect coffee beans to be... Can I handle this?
Yes, yes,
okay,
absolutely.
To be that color, yeah?
To be, but you've got different colors here. You want to have a whiff of that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love how coffee
But he doesn't
smells.
drink coffee.
But yeah, I love the smell of coffee.
So tell us what are the different colors? Why? Because we expect it normally to just be...
To be green. So this is where the coffee is still green from the coffee cherry. It's called cherry. Then from cherry into, they harvest it. Then from there they ferment the coffee. Eventually you get your green coffee beans, which you still have like your covers in there. So there is this then it's a ready product which you can able to blend with different types of coffees. And then from here you then roast it where you create the actual flavor of the coffee. So that the roasting part is where you can actually roast the coffee.
Yeah, we're heading towards 7 o'clock and I don't want to lose this time because today is a special day for us here. We're 5 years on air.
It's
today.
our partnerversary.
She loves coffee. Are you going to show us? You got a kettle there?
Yes.
Are you just going to quickly just start showing how you brew this thing?
In that little gadget. Yeah.
Yes.
As you're talking. Can I just talk about, as you're preparing, you carry on, but I'll just to ask you a question and you can answer as you're busy. How did you get involved in this kind of business? I mean, where does Sihle's Brew come from?
I was offered an opportunity to be trained as a barista by Roberto Monterrey. Then from there, I've worked on different types of coffee company, and then eventually opening all the different types of coffees, coffee shops across South Africa. Then eventually, I decided in 2012 to open my own company called Sihle's Brew, and I've been...
So you've been going for 6 years?
I've come, yes, I'm actually 6 years in the business.
How easy has it been? Because everybody we've spoken to on this show, when they start a small business, there's challenges of access to market, capital that you require, and things. How has it been for you?
It's been so difficult. Sometimes I remember when I lost my car, there was no bank that could actually finance the car. So I had to take and use the boxes to go and to carry the boxes to drop it off in different, using a taxi. So it's been so difficult. But we are growing as a brand, and
you've got
eventually,
your own. I mean, look at this.
yes.
It's all here in the packaging. Well, tell us what you did there very quickly, because
Okay.
for people outside want to know. That was a lot of coffee you put in there.
Yes. So you need at least 200 mils to make sure that you put about 14 grams of coffee.
14 grams.
Yes.
Okay.
So what you do, this is the cupping. This is what we do in the factory. So it's when you smell
I can smell
different
it all the way
aromas.
from here.
Okay. So from there, you just break the cap of the espresso. And smell that caramel smoothie coffee.
I see you're excited.
So
that's what
you can just try there.
Okay, so you and I will do this because my partner doesn't drink. He drinks decaf.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you do, you then mix the actual
you can do
coffee,
that, but you can have a whiff
and then smell it.
Wow.
And then from here, this is what happened in the factory. So you incorporate your taste profile.
So you've got to slurp like that. You know how your grandpa used to drink tea?
Yes.
You've got to slurp the coffee like that.
Yes.
Hey,
so this is where
now.
you actually pick up the flavors. Like all the flavors that are written here, dark chocolate, hazelnutty flavor, that's where you can actually taste the...
I can taste it. How many cups do you have a day?
About 15-20 cups of coffee.
Don't look at me. I don't look at you. Okay. Just as we're heading towards conclusion, because we're approaching weather time and 7 o'clock bulletin. It is International Coffee Day today, as we said when we started. How would you suggest people who love coffee, how should they celebrate the day?
They can celebrate by supporting proudly South African products, and then go to the flood in the different coffee shops around across South Africa, and then make a difference. And I think having to taste the different types of coffees, that will, I could say, and then learn about the cupping, what we did now. It's just a simple, straightforward method that you can actually do it at home, or you can able to support local businesses.
Or come to Sichless Brew
or you can
in North
come
Riding.
to us.
I've seen you up the road from my house.
Shopping
In
center.
North Riding, the south of Johannesburg.
Yeah, he's right there. I've seen him there.
Well done and good luck, and may your business grow from strength to strength.
Yeah.
And thanks for sharing some of the insights about coffee. I could see from your face the passion you've got for this brew.
And he believes in his coffee.